everybody, it's Kristen and I have another Total Rehaul video for you. If you are new to Total Rehaul, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is a video where I go back, take a look at a haul that I did roughly 6-ish months ago. Actually, it is 6 months ago. And come back to you and tell you about the products. Maybe I love them, maybe I haven't used them, which does happen sometimes. Maybe I didn't like them, maybe they were just kind of but they didn't make it into faves or a favorite. So, or excuse me, a faves or favorites, a faves or a fails. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my list here before me. I always print out what I showed in that haul so that I can come back and talk to you about it. The first thing is a product I have not used. This isn't necessarily surprising. This happens sometimes with this particular product, which is mascara. And I think I had done I was in Chicago. Most of these things were from a haul when I went down to Chicago. And it happened to be Mascara Madness at Nordstrom. So it was the buy two, get one free. So one that I picked that I have not used is the NARS Audacious Mascara. So I can't speak to that one. However, the next one is the Burberry Bold Lash Mascara. That is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And you know what? I'll just give you a little zoom in. I poked myself in the eye today. It's one of those days. So here's what that mascara looks like, and I'll give you kind of a side view as well. Since I'm not doing my Mascara Madness videos anymore, I thought maybe this would be a good opportunity. I really like this mascara. It is a natural bristle brush, and I'm going to clean this off. This is the only complaint I have. I did talk about this in a favorites video. How I really like it, but I do have to work a little bit with it, and I have to use another like spoolie brush to really separate out my lashes. Otherwise they would you know, kind of clump together. But this does not transfer, it doesn't flake. Trying to think of anything else that would be important to you. Comes off easily, but again doesn't transfer. I really like this. And again, for anybody that's new, when I talk about transfer, for me it happens up underneath my brow bone, not beneath my lower lash line, so I can't speak to that. All right. The next thing was a fail for me, actually. I've not talked about this yet. This is the Chanel Double Intense Mary Rose. So I have 3 other ones that I like. 2 that I love, 1 that I like, and then this one I do not appreciate. These are my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. If I had ever done that Ride or Die video, these would have been the ones that I would have chosen. My favorite one is Light Rose, and that one is still available. I also have the shade in Deep Rose, and I don't think that one is available anymore, but I love this, especially fall, winter. Darling Pink I like, but you have to work with it a little bit more. It's just a little bit patchy because it's such a light shade. And this one being even more light, I was looking for something in the nude family, which you can see by the what's on my lip, which is not this. I will tell you what's on my lip in a minute. But it just, there's just not enough pigment to it. My lips are too pigmented maybe, so it's not a formula thing. I'll show you the color though in case you want to see. It's not a formula thing so much as I think it is a shade thing. So I didn't love that. That was a little bit of a fail for me. Also from Chanel, they must have just released their summer collection, if I remember right. And this was the quad. I'm going to take the little brushes out of here that they released for summer. And it's one of the ones with a little bit different formula than their permanent line quads. And this is the one in, remember I just started calling it the Desert Quad because I couldn't say any of it. I love this. I have this on my eyes today with the exception of the green shade. But this is definitely one of their, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Chanel quads are so hit and miss. But this one was a hit, as was the matte one. That's just one swipe of each. Love, if you can still get your hands on this, if they have this anywhere, totally worth it. You may not use that green shade all the time, but it is a very pretty green shade. But those other 3, you can use all year long. Absolutely love those. So this is when I purchased the Chanel Le Beige foundation. I love this foundation. That's what I'm wearing on my face today. It just gives you such a nice finish. It's medium to buildable. I did a whole review on it, so I will list that below or in a card or something so that you can check it out. I really like this foundation. This is a good go-to. It's SPF 25. Really like this one. Definitely check this out if you haven't before. I can't remember now if what score I gave it. Usually what it will lose points for, especially with Chanel, is shade range. And I can't remember. So you have to check it out. I'll list it below. Also from that summer collection, I got the waterproof Stilo in, what is this called? Ember Door? I don't know. Such a pretty shade. I have this beneath my lower lash line and on my lower waterline. It's really pretty just in the waterline by itself. Very creamy. I've always loved the Stilos, but I feel like they've just gotten better as the years have gone on. I feel like they've gotten a little more creamy, and I don't know. They just last so well. I really, really, really like the Stilos. So, and they feel nice, and I just like them. You know, what's funny is that I don't even remember hauling these, but I had the Stella and Dot Bungalow hoops, which is what I'm wearing right here. And I've worn these a ton. You guys have probably seen these over and over again in my videos. These are just a nice throw-on hoop, but they have a little something else to them. I like them. I like them quite a bit. And I have to say, over the years that I've been purchasing Stella and Dot products, their products really, for the most part, last a long time, look really good. I haven't had anything where I lost like color off of it that I can think of. So I've really, you know what I mean? Like how golds tend to look bronze and that sort of thing. But so I've been really happy with my Stella and Dot. All right, moving on. The lip combo that I am wearing today, I have shown this in the favorites. You know, little sneak peek. I can guarantee you this lip combo is going to be in my yearly favorites. And that's this lip. How many times can I tell you it's this one that I'm wearing right here? The Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude is the lip liner. And then the lipstick in Penelope Pink, which looks like that. I'll give you a swatch of all these on my hand as well. And then the Lip Luster Luxe Seduction. Lip Luster Luxe in Seduction, aka the gloss in Seduction, but it has a little more pigment to it. So let me swatch this up. All right, so there they are right there. There's the lip liner, the lipstick, and the gloss. You can see the gloss has some decent pigment to it. Really good pigment, not decent. You can wear it just by itself as well. But this combo just works so well for, in my opinion, for my skin tone and my lip color, like the pigment that I have in my lip color. It's hard to explain, but some nudes just make me look dead. And some are just a little bit too dark, and there's just something about this lip combo that works perfectly for me and my skin. And I feel like I can wear it with just about any eye look. Even if I'm doing a lighter eye look, it still looks okay. Normally if I'm doing a lighter eye look, I like a deeper lip color, but it's for me anyway, it's my perfect lip combo. If you've not checked out some of these products, go ahead and give them a look. I really, really enjoy them. The only thing that I don't appreciate is that, so the lipstick has nice packaging to it, the lip liner is, but this, I don't love this packaging. You can see, I'm not sure if you can tell how it's kind of worn on the side. And for as much as I pay for this, I would like just a little bit better packaging, but that's just a little thing. I feel like I'm really chatty about these, but hopefully you're getting some good reviews. And these are more expensive products. As I said, I was in Chicago, and so usually I will kind of splurge on some higher end products when I'm in Chicago. Anyway, this is, let me show you, the Le Métier Débutée, the Single Shadow in Innocent. So the only other single shadow I have from them is one in Corinthian that lots of us have. It's a beautiful kind of lavendery taupe. This is stunning. So I have this on the outer edge of my crease, and I actually have done, I cannot talk today. I actually have done this all over the lid as well, and it really makes, you know, I would say blue, green, hazel eyes pop. I don't know how this shade would look on brown eyes. If you have brown eyes and have worn a shade like this, I would be curious. Do you like this kind of shade on you? I'm trying to think if I've ever put a shade like this on somebody with brown eyes. I don't think that I have. But I just love it. And I like it, like I said, for that, hopefully you guys could see her when I zoomed in, just on the edge there. Just adds a little something, and I just love it. It blends really well. It's a beautiful shade. A very expensive product, but a beautiful shade. All right, so then, speaking of expensive products, I have 3 Tom Ford brushes. I've just really fallen in love with the Tom Ford brushes. 2 of these I love. One of them I'm kind of like, meh, about. So the 3 that I had are the 3, the 12, and the 14. Let me try to put them in the right order. Yep, okay. So this is 3, 12, and 14. I'm sorry, I just used this one the other day. So this one is kind of like a concealer brush. I just don't love this one as well. It works well if you're going to put on like a cream product on your eyes. And again, obviously you could do it around your nose. But I like it, I just don't love it. You know what I'm saying? And then the number 12 brush, I've used this one quite a bit. This is called the Eye Contour Brush. You can see it has a little bit of a angle to it like that. And I think, you know, I think they intend for you to be able to maybe do cut crease, that sort of thing. I tend to use it for my inner corner or beneath my lower lash line. It's just a really nice smaller size. Really enjoy that. And then this is kind of their smoky eye pencil brush. It's in the number 14 and works really well for beneath your lower lash line. It also works well if you're wanting to kind of really precisely place a shade. I'm trying to look so I don't poke myself in the eye. Precisely place a shade in your crease, then grab another brush and blend it out. Really, really nice. And then the last thing on here, it was the Becca Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I did return that. I was disappointed in that product and didn't love it, so I returned it. And I think that is everything. So I'm sorry if I was a little extra chatty today. I don't know why. I think I've told you everything I have on my face except for my blush. Today I am wearing, I'm trying to get it open here, Milani's blush in Luminosa, an oldie but a goodie. And that's what I have on my cheeks today. And I think that's everything. I think I told you everything else. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please go ahead and list them below and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. I hope you're having a great day and everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.